Hey everybody, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Time to react to more Duel Live matches and learn. Previously on that thing I just said, we saw some Trap Tricks gameplay, which I already knew about a little bit, but seeing it actually play out was pretty neat. It's neat that there is a back row / trap oriented deck that is not hated by the community like True Draco or, you know, the big golden boy himself is. So that's neat. It's probably not hated because it's not really floodgate oriented, like there's no skill drain, there's no evenly matched, there's no Gozen match, there's no rivalry of warlords like Draco and Golden Lord can run, or do run. There's also no Kaiser Coliseum, so there's that. It's all just trap destruction cards. Neat. It's neat. I think it's neat. It's cool. I haven't found a good deck list out there, so probably not being made. This episode is taking place during the Xyz Festival. That's not it. Can't be it. That's not true. The Xyz Festival. Thank you for connecting. I need that. I needed that in my life, man. If I don't see that, part of me dies. But the festival is still going on, and when this goes up, it will still be going on, because that damn thing ends midnight on Wednesday. Jeebus. TLDR, I don't like it. I think it could be a lot better. I think they really need to improve the ban list. Although, when the Fusion and the Synchro and the, I think, Legacy festivals roll around, Fusion and Synchro don't have that many OTKs. Like I think Xyz just has a lot, right? They're all Numeron based that I know of. The two big ones that I've run into multiple times are Numeron OTK, which is, you know, Numeron Network, and then the 4 or 5 Numerons, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and C100,000 billion, whatever the hell that one is. You know it, you hate it if you run into it, because there's nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do. They can't be destroyed by battle, and they gain 1,000, they double their attack every single time they attack. That needed to be banned. So did Numeron Dragon, number 100 Numeron Dragon. Every Blue Eyes deck runs it, and hey, guess what everybody's running? Blue Eyes decks, because they're already basically Synchro decks. Dragooblian, or as it is supposed to be pronounced, Draglubian. Draglubion? Nah, it's Dragooblian, because it's just fun to say. That is a staple. That card line, Dragooblian, Hard Earth Dragon, Delusion, or whatever the hell that other one is. Basically, any number dragon, it's slapped into the Blue Eyes deck, because Blue Eyes needs all the help they can get. I won't be running that because I like fun and not meta, except for like Ash Blossom, because Ash Blossom is broken. But there's a lot of ways that it can be better. The prizes, quote unquote, the prizes, the rewards, they should have stayed like this for the entire event. Then it would have been more. I would have been more inclined to keep playing. But like, you get to hear it's 20 gems every other level, legacy packs. Oh man, I think once you run out of Xyz reward tickets, they should have just been giving you SR and UR crafting metals and materials, and kept it to 100, 200, 300, 600 gems every other level, because 20 gems is nothing to me. So hopefully Synchro is gonna be full of a lot of like negates, the Stardust Dragon and stuff like that. Yeah, not a lot of OTK FTKs in Synchro or Fusion as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know. Hopefully they're better, hopefully they're more balanced, and hopefully the rewards is more bountiful. Yep, that's all I'll say. Let's watch and learn some duel monsters, or I guess like it's a pop quiz if it's Tri-Lyric again. We'll find out. Well, it could be a actually match from the festival itself, so might not actually teach me anything. Should I just back out now? Should I? Nope, this is actually not from the event because there's links and fusions. What? I have 0 words, actually. Except, fuck, I hate it. I've never liked the Ojamas, and I think it's because they're all weird alien heads and human bodies in Speedos. Especially Yellow. Why is he drooling so much? Also, you gotta retcon that, because they're not a trio anymore if there's a blue and a red one. Fuck, I hate the Ojamas. Alright, let's see what they can do, though. Oh! Let's analyze, hold on. Alright, this turn was a long one, so Ojama Blue. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 Ojama cards from your deck to your hand. That's pretty freaking big. And then there was a pass. I'm hoping our opponent is running Drytron, but just because we could have such a big juxtaposition in, like, super tier 0 meta Drytrons against fucking Ojamas. Ojama! That's the one. Numeron! This is over already. There's Numeron Wall, we were just talking about it. Numeron Wall, oh man, I fucking hate it. What was that? Yeah, you crash into that, and then because of abilities... Boy, if you got like a hand trap that... If you've got... There's green and there's Delta Hurricane, this match is over. It's over anyway. Limited removals! Holy fuck, man! That's overkill! 3 of them! 4,000 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1,600 to 32,000. 16,000, I should say. I'm gonna bring you in close for a minute. That shit is legal in the Xyz tournament, but self-burn TK decks and Eldritch are not. The fuck are you thinking, Konami? What just happened? 32,000 damage. Boy howdy. I think it would, if it was a Drytron deck, the game would have been just as quickly over. Just because. Numeron OTK, FTK, whatever you want to fucking call it, is lame. It's lame that's allowed in anything. The only, I want to say upside, is that a lot of the cards are expensive. Like, there's a lot of SRs and URs you need. Specifically, Numeron Network you need 3 of, and that's a UR. That's 3 URs that aren't, let's say, impermanence or droplets or effect veilers, or, you know, the list goes on with staple cards that you could craft instead of fucking Numeron Network. Basically, during your main phase, you send 1 Numeron spell, normal spell, that meets the activation conditions from deck to the graveyard, and this card becomes that card. Basically, it's always Numeron Calling, which is a rare. I think this needs to be brought up to a UR to stop this shit. I don't know if they will ever change rarities for cards, because then I feel like you kind of fuck some people over. Like, there are some URs I'm just like, they shouldn't be URs, they should be rares, just because, if Numeron Network is done in your field zone, you control no monster, special summon up to 4 Numeron Gate Xyz monsters with different names from your extra deck, but banish them during the end phase. You can only normal or special summon once for the rest of the turn. Doesn't matter, because you're bringing out 1, 2, 3, and 4, which basically, not basically, they all do have the same effect. At the end of the damage step, If this card battled, you attach one material and double the attack of all Numerons that you currently control. Oopsies, they cannot be destroyed by battle. Memories of Hope was activated. I don't know why. Draw cards equal to the number of Xyz monsters with different names you control. So that's 4 in that case, obviously. You crash into Ojama Blue twice. It doesn't matter what they fucking drew. Cause boom, 3 fucking limiter removals for 32,000 attack to the fucking face, man. Woof. Woof. I reiterate, Eldritch is banned in the festival. I hope they see the error of their ways and they unban him for the synchro and the... Well, he could be unbanned for the synchro and the fusion event because a lot of people just use Eldritch with like Gustav and Lieb because level 9s. He's an easy level 9 on the field, so that's why people use those Xyz monsters. Synchro? I don't think Eldritch works with a Synchro deck. And you got Mad Golden Lord. That's a fusion, I guess. Can we get a good match to react to and not some bullshit OTK FTK? I would rather react to a self-TK than a fucking Numeron. Okay, what are we looking at here? Ancient Warriors. Never heard of them. We do have an Ash Blossom in our hand. Reasoning is not the oofa doofa. Not many decks run Reasoning. Decks that prefer cards in the graveyard do, especially Eldritch, but also I think Sky Striker runs it and Phantom Knight runs it just because like things in the graveyard, that's fine because they always get recycled back. This is absolutely Eldritch stuff. So 3 face downs. This is an Eldritch. I'm excited to see what Ancient War. There's Haquero, Boofles. I was gonna say, do you still want to attack? Okay. So, nothing really happened, obviously. Like, Haquero happened. That's an 1800, level 5, light zombie on the field. I guess if you were run Zombie World Eldritch, which is something I've looked at more than a cursory glance at, you could do synchros, I assume. I'll have to look into that. Maybe that's a deck I would run. But Haquero just stops that shit dead because it's an 1800 attacker against a 1400 attack. Virtuous Lujuan. Pardons if I pronounce that wrong. Any of these names wrong, because I undoubtedly will. While you control another Ancient Warriors monster, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Use one of these effects once per turn. Your opponent controls more monsters than you do. Send 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon 1 ancient monsters from your deck. Except this one. When an attack is declared involving another ancient warrior you control, draw 1 card. Okay, we put Ancient Warrior Saga Chivalrous Path. If one of your Ancient Warriors would be destroyed, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. You can only use one of the effects once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster, except during a damage step, which very rarely occurs, special summon 1 token. Beast Warrior Wind, level 1, 500, 500. When a card or effect is activated that targets an Ancient Warrior on the field, banish this card and negate the activation. That's a lot of things. That's, Phantom Knight Shade Brigadine, plus a Phantom Knight's Blade, almost. Shade Brigadine summons a token, basically. Not token, it's more Haquero style, where it summons the trap itself. It's a whole thing. It's not a whole thing, that's the only thing it does. But it summons a monster to the field, basically. And Phantom Blade negates a monster. This just straight up negates a card or effect that targets an Ancient Warrior, you banish that card from the graveyard and negate the activation. Although it doesn't no, Aquero and Conquistador do the same thing, and it's get an Elixir or Eldritch spell. Golden Land? One of them. I haven't had a need to play Eldritch yet, and I'm kind of disappointed in that fact because I built that deck because I was like, gold's gonna be hard. It just isn't. Well, kind of is. It's infuriating that, like, we get both flipped up. Okay. I just love, like, I did both of these things. This one goes to the graveyard, end turn. Yeah. So they activated this because the Ancient Warrior was going to be attacked. We banished this, and yeah, wait, what? Hold on. Sure? No, yeah. Yes, at the start of the battle phase, send this to the graveyard. Monster your opponent controls cannot target Ancient Warriors. So that's what happened. Tanky, I know what that does. There is a Gozen match on the field. And then an Imperial Order. This is just DC at this point. Yeah, no, that's why people hate Eldritch, because they're the only deck that can run Gozen Match and Imperial Order, right? What do you mean they're not Eldritch only cards? And every deck can run them. Huh. So why do people hate Eldritch? Just because. Oh. Okay, I see. They hate the Gucci, apparently. Uneventful turn. Well, eventful turn. This boy gets summoned. I guess it doesn't matter, right? It just doesn't matter? Because he's gone. Gozen Match, make sure of that. Each player can only control one type of monster. One attribute of monster, I should say. Send everything else to the graveyard. Oopies! Tanky was gonna grab a Beast Warrior, which I'm curious of what Beast Warriors these boys run, because no, they are actually Beast Warriors. Why? They're human. You look human, although I guess your hand isn't. No, you're holding a sword. Never mind. Why are they why are some things the way they are? I don't understand that. It doesn't matter. Fucking Imperial Order stops all spell effects. He has to pay 700 life points every turn, but that's pretty much worth it at this point, right? Yeah, you're beginning of the match, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? That's a big beefer. Well, one, yeah, Ancient Warrior, defensive Shangban. Banish this, special summon one Ancient Warrior. Loyal Guan Yun. Special summon this, doesn't matter. Your opponent cannot target other Ancient Warriors you control with card effects. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Well, that's not happening. Oh, Regeki. Doesn't matter, though. Skill drain. Woof. I mean, the attack still goes through. It's still 700 damage you took to the face. And then 1400, so 2100 overall. And then you grab Sanguine, as per usual. Sanguine is, yep, 700. It's starting to take, ooh, can't use that. I don't know why that was a misfire, I feel like. There's the Golden Lord himself. And there's a token. He could still do the damage. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's another level 25. And then there's Conquistador. Which, Conquistador... Oh, he can't use it the same turn it's summoned. Yeah, because Conquistador, if it's flipped face up, gives you another token monster, basically. But if Golden Lord is on the field, he destroys a card. Or banishes a card? He does something with another card. Yeah, you destroy one face-up card on the field. But you can't flip that over the same turn it's set with Sanguine. Who says Eldritch cannot be countered? Got countered by Ancient Warriors. Come on, guys, unban him. Just unban the Gucci Lord, that's it. Let the Gucci gang flourish, Konami. That's all I'm saying. Those are interesting, I guess. Numeron OTK and a Ancient Warriors? Two non-meta? I was hoping the point of this was to learn meta decks, right? Numeron OTK, dick. Hate it. Fuck off, ban it, put it in Forbidden. Same thing with Ash, Blossom, and Maxi. Get it out of here, the game will be better for it. Ancient Warriors? That shit ain't meta. That isn't meta. Cybernetic Fusion. Psychic Blade. Wait, what the fuck? Proforma Pal? This is a self-burn deck. Let's just watch it play out, shall we? What are we playing against? A self-burn deck. Okay, who's gonna outburn who? Who outburns who? Just end phase. That was the most entertaining duel I've watched today. You're fucking kidding me. Oh, ban self-TK, boo self-TK. Nah, fuck that, give me self-TK all day. Give it all day, that's more interesting than watching fucking Numeron Gate OTK. And fucking Numeron Dragon OTK. Get out of here, give me self-burn. Give me the self-burn decks. Pitiful, Konami. Give me my Eldritch Lord back. Poof, boy, howdy. Oh, man. Alright, that's enough reactions for today. What did we learn? Nothing. We learned nothing. I'll be glad when the Xyz Festival is done, cause it's garbage, and not worth 20 gems every other level to be infuriated by Numeron OTKs and tryhards. No thanks, I'll pass. Please let the next event, whenever that may be, have more bountiful rewards, and a better ban list, and also let me start being able to decraft legacy pack cards, because I could build 2 or 3 decks out of the UR and SRs that I've accumulated in the month that this game has existed. Please, I don't have any legacy packs, do I? Just to randomly open? No, I don't. I have none. Please let me start to craft. Let me decraft those. Structure decks are fine. You don't want me to decraft that. That's fine. Let me start breaking down legacy and legacy pack cards. I could really use the URs, the UR crafting points. Yeah. Oof. Oof is big oof on my part from me, dog. The video that I will be releasing Saturday and Sunday, we're gonna be using the now completed Nope, not that one. That's not completed. Most of these are not completed. Fun fact. I have like 2 completed decks, and that's about it. This is the deck we were using. The full power, quote unquote full power, maybe, kind of full power. Cyber Dragon deck. This is it. This is what we'll be using. I've had success, I've had failure in gold. It works. I don't know why Almirage is here. I might just remove him and craft another Infinity. That was the plan all the time, but URs are hard to come by. Yeah. Yep-a-roos. It works. If it works, when it works, it works. When it doesn't work, there are some ass pulls that can be played with Kaiju and Chimera Tech Fortress. There's a lot of counters. A lot of counters to your big boss monsters. Mega Fleet is a big one for your Link summons and shit like that, and the Link extra monster zone. Chimera Tech Fortress plus Kaiju. Over Dragon if we get him out. We got some stuff. That'll happen. That'll be the next video in the Yu-Gi-Oh playlist. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, super kick that like button, check my channel for more videos I have done. If you want to see, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, goodbye.